Hey, good afternoon. It's Tuesday, Mindset Explosion, episode 18, attempt number 2. I don't know what's going on in Cheltenham. He's going in 4G, 3G, so luckily the existing academy is just around the corner. Hey, Patricia. So I've ran down, I'm going to bang on to the Wi-Fi. Should have done that in the first place. Hey, that's how it goes, right? All right, I'm just going to invite some people on. Hello, Robert. All right, catch my breath. See, I was like the Flash out of the DC comic universe running down. It was actually about 20 miles away. I just got here so fast. Okay, it was just down around the corner. Next block down. All right, just going to invite some people on. Hope you've had a good day so far. Please pray for me that the weather is going to be good. My friend Jari has just mentioned that she flight could get cancelled to Martial Arts Business Summit because of the weather. So please, come on, we got to get over. I'm not flying out till Thursday. All right, let's invite a few more people. So we got to, listen, everyone think sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Just keep thinking of the sun, and let's see if that does something to the universe so that we get nice weather, and it's supposed to be first day of spring. Let's see if that does something where we can actually, have nice sunshine. Yay. Let's just have our summer now for the rest of the year, right up till December the 31st, yeah? Because I think we've had our snow for Christmas. All right, I've invited a few on now, so let me just see who we got on here. Okay, I'm going to say hello to you all again. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Robert. Hi, Alina. Michelle, downstairs, watching. Awesome. Yes, Philip. Ollie, cool. Okay, yep, so think sun. So this episode today is about starting the best fire ever. My dad's actually over at the other units coming to help, and when I used to go see my dad, one of the biggest things, one of the things we used to do together, maybe it was father-son bonding, was bonfire Saturday night or Sunday, whenever it was, and just creating the best fire in the whole wide world. And makes me think. If you've been on my Instagram today, you see I put 3 posts out. It was on my Facebook. Start a fire, fuel the fire, and keep the fire burning. And from this video today, I'm hoping you're going to get something. You can apply this to anything. So you should be able to apply it to your dreams, your goals. If you're in business, into business, just in a career, into your career, or where you want to go next, your relationship, whatever. So there's many ways to build a fire. So you could just build it up. Take your time, start with the small bits at the bottom and then build it up all around, block it all out, and take time doing that. Put the match in, but that takes time. You got to cut the wood, everything else. So that's one way of doing it. So that might be you got to research things first, or but you're just waiting until the fire actually gets started because there's nothing there yet. It's just like a pile of wood, or it's the building blocks to your fire in the future, right? So that's one way. Me, I'm a little bit different. I much prefer to get some kindling and put that down, and then of course you got to strike the match. So you may start off with just a few bits of wood, and you light that match, and off, poof, you watch the kindling burn. Now, how we start to fuel the fire, because the elements we need in a fire is, we need obviously fire. You need to start it off. You need oxygen, and all these things. They create a chemical reaction, which then keeps the fire burning. You can't have the fire without the oxygen, right? And you can't have the fire without the fuel. So all these things are needed to keep that fire going. And of course, you've got to start it off somehow. So you start the fire off, you can put the kindling on, but if you just keep putting the small bits of wood on, then it's going to start burning out real quick. When you put that kindling on it, you've got your fire going, and that's great. You strike the match doesn't last long. The kindling, it burns out really, really fast. So you need to then add bigger blocks on, bigger logs, right? If you're not adding on the bigger logs, then you're just running around, putting the little bits on, little bits, and soon you're just gonna be so tired. You're gonna be tired because you're wasting time putting these small bits in, and it keep the fire going, but you'll burn out yourself. Does that make sense? So you need the big logs on there. Now you can't put too many on, or how you put them on, you gotta structure it well, because if you put them on a heap, you put the fire out, or you smother it. You smother that fire. It's not enough. There's too much on there, or you haven't strategically put the logs into your fire. So what do you do next? So you got to keep putting logs to the fire, of course. What happens, you know, when the fire starts to burn more is that, you know, sooner or later the flame will go, and then you got the hot, you know, ashes or the embers, and they're still giving off heat. They're still giving off energy. So, but if you don't keep an eye on that, then it's going to burn out. It's going to go, and then you're left with ash. And then what do you do then? You got to clear that ash out, and you got to start that fire all over again. It's the same process. So you can apply this to anything. I want you to have a good think about it, you know, and have that open mind to the metaphor of this fire. To start your fire going, start it burning, but keep putting logs on the fire. You know, try not to let it burn out, get to the ashes, and beware of the ones that are chucking the water on there. Who is chucking water on your fire, and who is fanning your flames? Who's keeping the fuel going in your fire? Who's there, you know, burning it, stoking it? But who are the ones that are maybe chucking the carpet on there to try and put it out? And if you put water on there, you know, that fire's going to go. But now you've got a harder mess to clean up. It's harder to start your fire again, right? Because the water's just gone all over it. The dream busters came in. So apply this to anything. Think about, how do you start that light? How do you keep the kindling going, all right, to, you know, build up the flame? But at what point do you really need to put the big stuff in? Or at what point, you know, you can't just, you know, if it's a relationship, you can't just put in, you know, little bits in here and there. You've got to put some big stuff in now. And then you've got to keep applying that before it burns out. If it's your dreams, your goals, the same thing. You can't just do little bits here and there. You've got to put that big log in and then just go for it. So you don't need the big fire built up, ready to go. You just start. Just, you know, like a lot of my, you know, people following me now. You guys are just starting out. You may not know what you're doing at the moment, but that's okay. You've got your flame going. You've got your kindling on there. Now you're going to start adding the big bits in, and keep adding the logs to your fire. Keep adding it, and be aware. I think self-awareness is so important that, you know, we got to be aware when that's, you know, burning out, or when we're burning out, we haven't put enough on. And of course, again, just to reiterate, be aware of the ones that are trying to, you know, who's fanning your fire and who's putting it out. I hope you've got something from this, and if you have, please share it below, you know, on, you know, or inspiration on how you want to go forward. I don't know, maybe get on my mindset playlist. I should have put Bruce Springsteen on Can't Start a Fire, right? But I think fire starters on there. That might get you inspired, okay? But also in the link above, as you see, I've started up a Mindset Explosion group, and that's got all the catalog of my videos that I've been doing this year. I'm gonna add in some really old ones from a few years back. You'll see a bit of a change, you know, from me with them, and of course, staff that work for me at Cheltenham Martial Arts. It's not, people are talking about the academy, but I don't want it to be about that. It is purely for people that just want that mindset, you know, bit of a shift. And already, it's like it's not even been going for 24 hours, and people have been chucking in their stuff. I'm really inspiring, you know. So please click on that link and get yourself involved in that. And there's some extra stuff that'll be going in there. So it's a very supportive network group of open-minded people, you know, talking about this kind of stuff and sharing and supporting each other. All right, so think about what your fire is. Is it still burning? Do you need to reignite it? Are you just chucking kindling on and it's just like you're running around, you burn out? Or are you putting that big log on? Okay, so once the log's on and it's burning good, you can kind of not ease back, but you don't have to run around so much. So if you've loved today's video, please put it in hashtag Mindset Explosion, some explosion emojis, and of course share it for the chance to win the book that I'll be giving away on or announcing on Monday. So any videos you share, you get your name each time goes into the hat to win the book for next week, which is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. It's a great mindset book. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and please share this video. Thank you.